Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugga and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2, and believe it or not, I'm actually recording this on the ass end of the video I just finished. And the reason I'm deciding to do that is I just want to get to record tomorrow as well, and I can upload when I want. Um, so we're just continuing on with our delivery. It shouldn't take too long. It's going to be another semi-short vid, and again, I apologize for that. But this is just to make sure that everything goes well. And then starting Monday, or maybe I'll even do something on the weekend. Who knows? I have done it a few times. Then we're going to go back to Bandicam and see how things go from there. But for now, let's just keep going. All right. We don't need our high beams. We don't even need our lights on. Thank you. Don't need this anymore. We need that. So, just to be fair with you right now, I am not exactly sure what to talk about either, because I've talked about everything I was going to for the day. But, I don't know. You know, I've been watching some old wrestling videos on YouTube. Been enjoying them. And I mean real old school. When I was a kid, old school. Wild Samoans. Tony Atlas, Rocky Johnson. When Hulk Hogan was a heel. With the fashion plate. Classy Freddie Blassie. Things like that. Old school. Oh, fuck you. That's not gonna help in any way, shape, or form. That's right, speed limit drops to 90. There's probably cameras here. Yep, right there. Oh, well, no, but lights on for the tunnel. Even though you don't see cameras at the tunnel, doesn't mean there's not. I've gotten plenty of, speeding tickets, as you most likely have seen going through tunnels. Whoa, that's a little off, slightly. There is cameras here, though. It almost looks like I have a radar detector in the front of my truck. See the thing hanging off the windshield there? That kind of looks like a radar detector. I need to get over. Like, now. So see if I can bully him. Get him to let me in. Seriously? You can... Who slows down that much before you get to the off-ramp? At least this is much easier to handle than the Kenworth. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it, but good God, trying to get around corners like that, it'd kill me. I mean, the main thing I don't like about Fraps is it takes up more resources. It creates much larger files. It hasn't been updated in a while. It makes much larger files, and it's more of a resource hog. So I don't get the frame rate that I would on Fraps as I would on Bandicam. Still, it's not terrible. It's just I like to see it. So, be that as it may, again, if all things go well here, we'll be swapping the Bandicam again for Monday. This shouldn't, again, really take long. This is just, like I said, shortish trip. That's kind of the one thing I miss about Truck Sim Map. You could have some long trips on that. Again, I remember my longest driving trip, just straight driving. There was no ferry in between. It was over 4,000 kilometers as it spanned the entire top part of the African continent. I basically drove the entire top of Africa. It was a long fucking trip. I was driving at the time. I think I was using an older Scania. Not like what's in the game kind Scania. I mean a modded in Scania. I don't quite remember. The other thing about the Freightliner here too is it sounds a lot better. The engine is not as annoying. A rattle to it that somebody put in to make it more authentic. I would prefer it not be there. You know, it's like I'm aware of it in the corner of my mind, but it's not a big deal. Ah. That's where I want it. Keep in mind, speed limit is 90 in case we see speed cameras. Although I gotta be honest, Fraps isn't doing too bad in the frame rate right now for all things considered. So I give props for that. It also really didn't help that Eurotruck was just not optimized to record. Your frame rate would jump all over the place. I'm pretty sure you guys remember me bitching about my frame rate so often. It's doing okay, especially for Fraps. Get moving. Let me catch up to you. I wonder how much longer before American Truck Simulator comes out. I would think it'd be soon. I'm interested to see what trucks they're going to have available. I really, really hope that they have some cab overs. Because as I'm driving right here, this is proof that a Freightliner cab over does exist. Now, I'm not saying the cab over has to be Freightliner, but it would be nice if they had optional cab overs, like the K100. It'd be awesome to have a K100. It'd also be nice if chassis rather than just the standards. They've done lift chassis, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, I love the lift chassis, even though we're not using them. Well, you're letting me go. Doesn't mean he is. That trailer looks so far back there. It's really not. We should be relatively close, honestly, already. Maybe 100 kilometers out, a little bit more. We shall see. Ugh. My throat is sore, I apologize. It's a little sore, it's not bad. I haven't had to like go this long talking in a while. I mostly spend my time talking to myself. Not very often though, you obviously. You just think. Ah! Damn you. Yes, I'm very specific on my speeds. It has to be, I can't be 101, I can't be 99. It has got to be 100. When we get the 13 speed, you know, you'll see the difference. We quite a bit of fuel, and we just refilled a little while ago. No, we're running average 48. That's pretty bad. I mean, I used to run in the mid to low 30s. So it means like every 200 kilometers, we're like sucking through 100 liters of fuel. Somewhere around there. We can do better. Dude, you've got to get past me. Come on. Come on. Dude. I knew you'd be doing that too. Just to piss me off. I've always thought it amazing how trucks have evolved. I mean, they used to be little more than steel bodies with a bench seat, very cramped inside. Um, you would have to basically drive cross country um, and sleep in the driver's, sleep in the seat. You'd pull over and lay on the bench seat and go to sleep in your truck. And then over time they got more aerodynamic, more comfortable. You'd have the huge steering wheel to help you steer. Oh, my TV's going, I'm gonna shut off soon. No, you're not. No, but you'd have the huge steering wheel to help you steer, and everything would just be uncomfortable. Then they started getting air seats, and you get sleepers, and trucks got more and more comfortable. They got more aerodynamic. They started tending to the driver more. Like I said, you started getting basic sleepers, which was just like little bed storage areas in the back. So you could have more comfortable seats, the big, captain's chair, like air seats, and all that fun stuff. And then sleepers went from just little basic areas big enough for a bed to basically homes on wheels. When there's enough room for me to do this, unfortunately I lose that room here. Annoying. It really is. But yeah, they became homes on wheels. You'd have enough room back there. You could have a basic setup, or you could have a luxury setup. You can get TVs, gaming systems, air conditioning, all kinds of stuff in the sleeper of your truck. You know, and for the really out there extreme, you have which are homes on wheels. You know, and they're made to give you all the comforts of home as best they can so that you can drive cross country. And I've always just been amazed at how far trucks have come. You know, and especially nowadays with transmission changes, you know, look at the stick on here. Little thing on the dashboard, so you know it's electronic transmission rather than a full-on manual one that you're shifting the gears on. You know? And the steering wheels have become regular steering wheels like cars. You know, it took a very long time, but trucks have finally caught up to where cars are in terms of brakes, safety, comfort, everything. Technology. Everything's finally caught up, man. And it's just so beautiful to see. We're getting pretty close. Oh, really? Piece of shit. I hate when cars do that. When you go to pass them, and they're like, nope, fuck you. No, actually, it's kind of like they don't want you to pass them. Maybe they get embarrassed that a big rig is passing them. Holy sh... That was a ridiculous slowdown. Fuck, man, we're like already gone through a quarter tank. It sucks. I think the gas gauge here on the truck is maybe a little off, but I can't tell for sure. Now, the person that uploaded the mod I'm using, basically he took the basic truck and he added in the 2 heavy-duty chassis. And then re-uploaded the things. And he gave credit to the original creators, and he said, you know, this is their truck, all I did was add in the heavy-duty chassis. Camera, speed limit 50. Or, you know, 15. Because some car decides to slam on his brakes and take a corner in front of us. We're gonna go 50. We're gonna go 50. You saw that speed camera? Then look, here's another one. You see the sign that says no more speed cameras. Floor it! I thought we would be there by now. But we're still 130 something out. Wow. So much for my sense of direction. Or at least my sense of distance. still, in this game, 130 kilometers really isn't that far. I get some zigzags coming up, but they don't look too bad. Plus, what we're towing's not that heavy. It's only, what, 20 tons of bananas? And we got a heavy-duty chassis, 1,000 horsepower engine. Yeah, we're fine. We're all good, man. We'll be able to start unlocking our 80R. We'll be starting to get the dangerous trailers. Or, as we call them here in the United States, our DOT license. Yeah. Well, you get your DOT license, but then you got to get your stuff for the license. You know? It's like you got to get your CDL, but then you got to get your stuff for your CDL, then you get your DOT for your CDL, then you got to get your stuff for your DOT so you can haul the different dangerous chemicals, because there's different kinds and they all need different handling and different inspections and different awareness. You know? It's like... But I can understand why, obviously. A guy hauling dynamite needs to be aware of certain things more than a guy hauling acid needs to be aware of. But the guy hauling acid needs to be aware of certain things when he's hauling acid as well, as opposed to the guy hauling dynamite. I'm trying to prompt that car to get on the gas before I get to him. And it didn't work. As a matter of fact, he just slowed the fuck down. I wish I could drive as steady as the computer, man. I really do. Man, if I drove this bad in real life, if I drove my car as bad as I'm driving this right now, things would be really, really bad. You gotta love the speed limit sign that said 90 and then followed immediately after by a speed limit sign that said 70. That's just cheesy right there, man. That's just wrong on so many levels. That's a decent basic horn, you know. It's like a basic air horn. You gotta love that. Say, I'm pretty sure that that's our exit up there. So, yeah, that's great. I really don't want to follow a bus, but even if I pass them, there's another bus. And the question is can I do it fast enough? Just barely. But then watch it. He doesn't even get off, right? Nah, he probably is. There's our drop-off spot just up the ways. Well, actually, I don't think it's that close. You know how this just constantly shows your destination as you've been driving? Yeah, well. Really? We're in we're heading for Budapest? What? Budapest? you sure, game? Just did short. I don't know what the speed limit is. Please don't give me a ticket. Fuck you. Dude, I'm going slower than that man, or at least I was. He's slowing down even more now. That was just wrong on so many levels. I don't think we're supposed to turn. No, we can't turn here. Duh. How close are we? Pretty damn close. Drive on the outside a little bit just for fun. No, getting back in before we hit the bridge. Here's our drop off. Awesome, awesome. There's a couple question mark areas in here, so we're gonna have to unlock those. Oh, military jeeps. They probably won't be available after we nap, but yeah, we see them. That's cool. Wow, look at that blue and orange trailer. That matches perfectly. Wow, we'd be color coordinated. Alright. Okay, it's got a lot of reverses too. Oh, that looks so far back there. It's not even a long trailer. Alright. Awesome. We didn't crash. Sweet. I need the map real quick. We need to zoom in. And we need to go... Here to here. No. No, no, no. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why that says 4 and that says 5. That does not make sense. 5. Okay, that works. And then we're going to switch the transmission out for the 13 speed, which will give us a bit better gas mileage. Hey, look at that. I got an Asus laptop on my... What's that? It doesn't seem like the directional auto cancels. Coming through. Yeah, it just doesn't. Sorry, cancel it myself. Hey car, what's up? Sorry about my awkward angle. I'm a bad driver. Oh, look at that. You can see behind you a little bit. That's cool. Oh, I thought we had a green light by now. It also helped to be in a lower gear. Aw, oh, come on! Let me go. Jerks. So I figured this would be a recruitment agency because the garage is attached to the other question mark, so that means it'll be a dealership. Yep, there's the dealership. Server no. Ow. That was dumb. Alright, so let's service first. And then the upgrade shop. Let's take our transmission back to our 13 speed. And there's something I want to try. 1050, 720. Well, I gotta wait till I unlock these at 18 and 19 because I want to see if there are different engine sounds. But for now, we'll just stick with this ISX 15. So, yeah, that's the only thing I'm changing. We'll go with our 13-speed transmission. Yeah, this only has 2 reverse gears as opposed to 4. I mean, getting the 18-speed transmission would really help if you had like really heavy trailers and a weaker engine. But I think with this engine, necessary. That is so cool. Job market, freight market. All right, let's see what we're taking. We're here. Wind turbine nacelle, 21 tons. Again, nothing particularly heavy. There is a tanker, fertilizer, drywall, 23-ton tanker, which, 21-ton. I mean, that looks like an interesting trailer. That'd just be a single. That looks like a real interesting trailer. As opposed to, well, this is interesting too. But this goes to somewhere we've been. This goes to Helsinki, which we've been to Helsinki. And none of the other trailers look really unique or interesting. Well, except for this. That tanker looks interesting because it's on a big ass trailer. It'd be interesting to tow, but I think this. It's a very unique looking trailer, and when I get to a certain point in the game, I'm more trailers than I am about the length, the payment. As long as it goes to somewhere I haven't been, and it's a really unique trailer. If it's a really heavy unique trailer and it goes to somewhere I've been, then I consider it. Unless there's another unique trailer that goes to somewhere I haven't. I'm not one to like the basic trailer, the standard trailer we just took. I'm not one to really want to jump all over those. So, anyways, we didn't crash, which means uh, that run that we're going to take, that interesting and awesome looking trailer, we are going to take. We're going to use Bandicam and see if that continues working. As it is, I've got a couple videos I need to render. It's not all terrible though. It's really not. So that's going to be me done for this episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've been enjoying bringing it to you. Until next time, it's going to be one big Bugga, and I will be signing out. I'll see you then.